Foundation, providing adolescent reproductive health education and services to girls in Sierra Leone.
No, this one is a special dedication to all the people of the station. Real. All the lovers of radio democracy. All the lovers of radio land. The voice of the masses. Hear this. Come on. Come down, selector. Come down, selector. 98.1. The voice of the people.
Radio Democracy, the true voice of the people.
For news, views, and entertainment, stay tuned to Society for Radio Democracy. 98.1, simply the best.
(7:30) from New Englandville studios. Good morning and welcome to other edition of the program Good Morning Salon for this week, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Today na Thursday, August 22nd, 2019. We will bring the program come to you this Thursday morning. Mina Khadija Bangura.
And Mina Sapti Kalan, good morning. Inside the program this morning, the President Julius Malabio say the new National Digital Identity Platform where the National Civil Registration Authority and them partner them don't develop go help reduce corruption at the public sector. The African Development Bank don't get Salon government through the Ministry of Agriculture, but $11 million for implement some projects them we go help tap pass mark pona the country. And today inside the program, we go talk to the Minister of Agriculture and Forestry, Joseph Jonathan Danema. We go talk about him plan the way he get for improve the agriculture na the country.
Well, this and plenty other story them then at the program for you this morning, plus some trader them we can go by market na Guinea, courtesy of Osiwa and powered by AfriCell. The program na Good Morning Salon. You can send we message on 077 981 981, or if you watch we live now Facebook page, drop your comment on the issues them we discuss na the program this morning.
Inside the program Good Morning Salon, we look at we first issue. As way for improve the service na the border area them and for make the able generate more revenue for government, the National Revenue Authority NRA don't go launch the Asikuda wall na the Balamoya custom post. Also some trader them where they do business na Guinea Doris concern say they not understand this new system and call on the one they will operate on National Revenue Authority for give them more sabi. Mangi Mansari be the part of this and gonna report.
The Balamoya custom na the second custom post where they generate copper for government after Wataki for make them able for do them work find one and add pan the copper where then they generate for government. Make the National Revenue Authority NRA don't launch the Asikuda wall at the Balamoya custom where go help the National Revenue Authority NRA for generate more copper for the government. Joseph Rogers, now the manager for National Revenue Authority at the Cambia Custom Post explain how the Asikuda wall they operate.
Initially, the manual function will be performed. Like when you count everything about paper, we do paper for rights. We get tendency for saying the paper belong. But like the system will government bring automated system where like everything what you do now inside the system you do. Now the system the generally calculate you receipt. You tax, now it generates you receipt. Of course, it generate the assessment notice, then it generate the receipt. Because when you pay in a bank, you know they pay customs officer. Now bank you go pay. The bank generates an electronic receipt. Now we use for certify and so do additional documents. They all follow you able to do you go. So with that, you see say integrity issues will be very minimal because anything what you do with issues na that system.
Joseph Rogers continues say this system where National Revenue Authority NRA don't introduce go help reduce corruption where don't they happen na the Balamoya custom.
In terms of human contact, right? It improve on the integrity issues because now when you get contact person, now you go to say, well, you go try for say here this and that and all that, but you don't need them at all because once you don't log system, once you don't give declaration, you don't show it you get, they don't log into the system. You're not going to talk to nobody in terms of assessment and every other thing. You don't need any personal contact with anybody. So see, we know because initially we try for roll out to Balamoya, they consider the issue of internet because we get problem with internet. But what's they do? They send routers now they can add for boost the system, the internet connectivity for improve on them, for all get a stronger internet, because this nice system where we say we want for reduced time for people. Because we want for reduced time for people, we don't want any reason why they for waste time at all. Then in addition to that, we get resident officers who for deal with we always go there for deal with issues them on we behalf.
But after them don't launch the Asikuda wall, some trader them where they run Guinea say they don't understand how this system they operate. Where they make them call on the National Revenue Authority for give them more education. But how the Asikuda wall they operate?
Well, this system, any way government count now they agree with them, but with the motoka who can pull na palm lab for Canada. Sometimes now 6 or 8 where they load one grade motoka, and not they go the same place. So if they say each person for can clear in your load, how we able do this one? We will go successful.
Well, the weight what they get for take for we from palm lab to would they pay weight? Who can I will pay custom back? And the motoka sometimes now 5 or 8 now so with the load. One person not able to take one poda for count and a custom for count custom itself. Sometimes 5 paper or 8 paper now they work out. What and they come back more load. Sometimes now 1 bundle or now 5 wrapper or 10 wrapper now so with the work out.
For sake of them challenge here, where then trade the yard and don't raise, make the Deputy Commissioner General na the National Revenue Authority Geneva Bangura bingi assurance to them woman the year say NRA go do the level best for make them able give the education to the trader them so that they go know how this system they operate.
We know say something and then it can difficult for take hold in the beginning, but we there for support una. If una get any challenges them, if una get any problem, not try for avoid or go away from the problem. Cancel we there for Sabuna. Now custom when we launch Asikuda in the beginning, the system is slow. What do? We create space now in office. We started working the agents and income until they get used to the system. So now the same thing now, we don't can launch, and so if you get any problem, if you get any concern, we do not open.
Geneva Bangua continues to say this system now one way go reduce cost and the trader them.
Cost by yourself. So when they ask una, make una work with we for make sure say we reduce cost per una. Because we know say if the cost reduce per una, it will filter down to ordinary citizens then.
Geneva Bangua end up call on the trader them for make them cooperate with the National Revenue Authority for make this system where them just introduce succeed as way for help and government's couple where they use for different projects in the country. For Radio Democracy, Mange Mansari, the report.
The program na Good Morning Salon. The time for my studio clock now 7:37. We continue for look at more issues inside the program this morning. And we still they look at issue them we get for the taxpayer the money as way for let the taxpayer them get sabi on the new tax system where the National Revenue Authority they introduce. This make the manager for taxpayer service education and business registration for medium tax service na the domestic tax department na the National Revenue Authority NRA. Matilda Zainab Kamara say the reason we make they introduce this new system now for tap corruption from business people them we can go pay tax to the National Revenue Authority. Theodore Arena gets more and they go now report.
No need for CAM na NRA office. So one time for minimize human contact, where in reduce corruption.
That's be the voice of the manager for taxpayer services, education and business registration for medium tax office na the domestic tax department, Matilda Zainab Kamara. Where it be the talk for one stakeholder meeting on tax obligation and general compliance na the Wellington Street office. Matilda Zainab Kamara talk about the purpose of this engagement where the National Revenue Authority domestic tax department do for business people them.
The purpose of this program for make taxpayer aware or the general public aware of the tax obligations and for make we increase taxpayer compliance and also make them know the new or ongoing system we will implement at the NRA. The new system will get the integrated tax administration system when at the ITAS wherein we merge the income tax system, domestic tax information system and the GST system into one. And we get the system where in an electronic cash register system they use for collect all GST, all with tax angles then from the system.
Matilda Zainab Kamara continues say one main reason for this new system where the National Revenue Authority they do now for tap corruption from business people then and workman them na the National Revenue Authority.
One type for minimize human contact, taxpayer and the NRA officer. You go then you receive a text message, you receive email for say you need for can pay your tax, you need for can submit your revenue estimate. You don't need for can na NRA office. So one type for minimize human contact where you reduce corruption. Also, they try for get a system, organized system within the NRA for make comfortable for the taxpayer and even the NRA authority is sure. Because if you minimize human contact, bribery cut off or they minimize. And then they show a transparency between the NRA and the customer or the registered businesses. Because now wait till you pay, they come under the system. So no get fake receipts, no get receipts where they show incorrect amounts. Now waiting the system they produce now incorrect.
Where Ibn they talk, the Commissioner for Domestic Tax Department, Ibrahim Sori Kamara say, one thing where they don't observe, now that business people they not get bank accounts. Where make it say, bank accounts are one important thing for make business people then get.
All tax we are able to get you in your physical address, we should be able to get you in your email address. We should be able to call you, we should be able to send you WhatsApp message. So these are some of the importance. And we have also observed that some of you haven't got a bank account. And it is very bad even for your own control mechanisms, for you to operate a business, whether small or big, for you not to have a bank account. One of the advantages of having a bank account, it helps to track your turnover. And when the bank is comfortable with your turnover means how much you put in the transactions that you undertake on the bank. It helps to really secure loan from the bank. So what I advise you here again that those who have not got bank accounts as business people, please try to open one. It helps a lot. It keeps track of your transactions. It also helps you to justify some of the assessments which NIA will send to you. Because if we are sent to you on the realistic figures as taxes, you can justify your activity by showing us your bank statement. This is what I have been doing for the past month or year. So how can I pay this kind of tax?
For sake of this stakeholder engagement meeting, where NRA do on tax obligation and general compliance, this may make a talk to some panel people that will be attend this meeting and that this them gets for same.
Yusuf Mohamed Kamal. The new system where they will implement, we something like a digitized method, we and the other West African countries them they use, and the total fit say they for implement some also as a way for bridge the facial or manual interaction with customers them, so like you can do your payment online and all. It's very good, and it makes sense because as every now and then they go, we kind of the watch we other countries them, we our neighbor countries them, and also we copy from them in a good way for at least for developed country.
My name is Kadiatu Alisilan. Stakeholder meeting with NIA them. It's really important because they don't come educate in so many of the taxes them, because most of the taxes there will not be known in the deduct time. Just because of this meeting here, we don't kind enlighten we on how the taxes and the go like and things that were taxable. So I would say this meeting is very important, and we self don't give complaints and to them. We're going to make them better than system.
Them people here be end up assure NRA say, then go work together with the National Revenue Authority for make sure say them pay them tax obligation so that the country go before. For Radio Democracy, Mina Theodora Arena the report.
The program Good Morning Salon they continue, and inside the program we continue for look at more issue. As the Salon male swimmer Joshua Wise, they compete for gold medal today, Thursday, August 22nd, 2019, na the 50-meter butterfly men's category. The two Salon female boxer them, na the African Games, Zainab Keita and Dedra Chestnut, don't qualify to the quarterfinal stage of the competition. Well, this plus other updates them from the African Games na Morocco, we will bring to you as we join Musa S. Kamara, we will report.
After the opening ceremony of the 12th edition of the All-African Games on Monday, August 19 this year, inside Rabat, Morocco, plenty activity them don dey go on a different sporting discipline them. As 8 discipline them they represent Salon at the competition. Out of the 26 sporting discipline them, na this year All-African Games. On Wednesday, August 21, Salon female swimmer Aisha Kanu been compete na the women's 50-meter breaststroke na the swimming category and been take the 14th position out of 18 people wey dem rank na this category with 47.39 seconds as e no be able get in target of timing wey na been 38.39 seconds. This make Aisha Kanu not able qualify to the next stage na this category. Aisha Kanu go dey in action on Saturday, August 24 this year, na the 50-meter women's freestyle category. Still inside swimming, Joshua Wise go dey in action on Thursday, August 22 this year, na the men's butterfly 50-meter final. Joshua Wise don already qualify to the 2020 Olympic Game na Tokyo, Japan. Inside boxing, the 75 kg Salon middleweight boxer Samuel C. Kamara be lost inside bout 8 against a Namibia counterpart wey make e go out of the competition. The Salon welterweight female boxer Zainab Keita been qualified to the quarter-final of the competition from the ballot stage. And Seth Didra Chestnut, the Salon Canadian-based female boxer, been beat in opponents from the Central African Republic inside 1 minute 30 seconds na the first round, as the judge them been stop this fight quick one so that they no go fight for 9 minutes when at the time where the entire bout for end for make the Didra Chestnut no go damage in opponents. I meet with the Didra Chestnut after the bouts.
I'm disappointed the way it ended, but I'm glad that we've gotten 1 win and now I have 3 more to go for gold. So, you know, the first step is out of the way and we're just working towards one fight at a time. A lot of positivity, the right mindset. I'm not doing this by myself. I'm here with a team. It's one thing and that's gold and nothing other than that. So just brace yourself, guys. We have 3 fights to go, but I say 3 because it takes 3 more for me to